So, the final Vans Warped Tour. Where do I even begin with this? I'm gonna put this and hopefully it doesn't fall. Alright, so first of all, I was. I'm not good at this. A lot happened. How do I do this without being weird? This is weird. So like the venue is really, really small. So there's a lot of things that are like packed together. Yet Tonight Live somehow managed to not only have their tent in an area where nobody else was around, but all the way across the venue, up 2 hills that I traveled up and down multiple times that day, which wasn't a big deal. It was just every other day. It's just like they're like right in the middle, and then they're just like, oh yeah, we're gonna go over here and make you guys work for us, which is cool. It's fine. But I found it within like 2 minutes because, you know, that was the first thing I was looking for. I met him with my friends there. My friend Amber and her sister. Her sister wanted to go to the dollskin tent and like figure out what she wanted to do there. So me and Amber went to the Tonight Live tent, and Jake was there. He was doing like the Instagram story thing. So I didn't want to go up there and order merch because he was talking to the merch guy. And then, like, a few people came and went, and then I was just like, you know what, I don't think I will. But, like, eventually I went up and ordered merch, and we talked to Jake, and I was like, hi, how you doing, you know, basic conversation stuff. And he was like, I'm good, how about you? And I'm like, I'm good, it's just really, really hot. And he's just like, it's not that bad. We just came from Phoenix and Las Vegas. Like, okay, I get it, you're Australian. You're used to the heat, but it was really sticky. It was so sticky. And even, like, early in the afternoon, it was gross and sticky, and my shirt was sticking to me, and everything was gross. My hair was puffy, even though I put gel in it so it wouldn't puff up. So we kept talking to Jake, and all of a sudden, this guy comes up, and, like, I don't know who he was or why he was, but he was. But he came up, like, in the middle of the conversation, and I don't think he meant to do this, but he interrupted our conversation with Jake, because, like, Amber was talking to him, and then, like, I was going to say something else, and the guy, like, came right behind Jake, and he was like, hey, what's up, you guys? You want to meet Jenna McDougal from Tonight Live? And I was like, my first reaction was to go, Jesus fucking Christ, because he scared the living shit out of me, but I went and I was like, you know what? Don't be rude. Don't be an asshole. Where are you going? You can't go in there. So I just go, gee, and then I stop because it's not worth it being an asshole. So I'm just like, okay, because at this point Jake had already turned back to the merch guy and was talking to him. So I was like, okay, you know what, we'll meet them at 2:30, it's no big deal. So I was like, sure. And he's just like, just go over to this tent right here. And he was talking so fast, I was just like, let's take a chill pill here, dude. And Amber signs up with me just because she wants to see me cry. She's like, oh my god, you're totally gonna cry. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna cry. Yeah, when we got there, when we had to be there, and Shane brought by Jenna, I was like, fuck, I'm fucked. Hi. If you don't know me, I'm useless. So, that, like, the whole tent thing, that happens, like, an hour later. And like I said, Shane brings by Jenna. We met some really cool people in line. We were, like, the third and fourth people in line. Because I had to be somewhere at 1 o'clock, and this is at 12:30. So I was I didn't want to cut it too close. So yeah, we did that, and I was just like, oh my god, she's so fucking pretty. But, like, hi, I'm Shay, I'm fucking useless. It's okay. Um, the first two people, they kind of just, like, go by really quickly. Or, like, no. Before that, like, I'm just, like, I can't look at her because I'm gonna have, like, a day panic attack. And, like, stop breathing and, like, probably pass out because, like I said, I'm useless. And Amber keeps going. She keeps looking at you. I think she remembers you. And I'm like, oh my god, please. But, like I said, the first people, they went by really, really quickly. And then it's my turn. And Amber's like, you're gonna cry. And I'm just like, no, I'm not. Watch this. And so I go, hi, how's it going? And she's like, it's going good. And I'm like, that's good. And she's like, how are you? I'm like, I'm really hot. It's really hot out here. And she's like, yeah, it is really hot. And then she goes, it's good to see you again. And then she initiates a hug, and I'm just like, oh my god, what the fuck? And then, like, when after we get done from our hug, she's like, what's your name again? And so I tell her, Shay. And she's like, yeah, that's right. And then she's, like, signing the thing. She might have said something else. I don't remember because I was just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck. Demonetized. Not like I was gonna monetize it anyway. But, and then she signs it. And then, halfway through the signing, because me and Amber were talking about it in line, about, like, me getting rolled away tattooed somewhere on my body. And so I was like, I don't mean to be this person or, like, that person, but could you possibly write out rolled away somewhere on the poster? And she's like, yeah, is it for a tattoo? And I'm like, yeah, I just want to get it because the song means a lot to me. And, like, if you know me, you know, like, how much the song has impacted my life and, like, how much it does mean to me. And she's just sitting there listening to me, and, like, she keeps, like, she's just, like, really understanding about it, but she looks really, really touched. I'm just like, oh my god, I am so done. But, like, she writes it once on the back. She flips it over and she writes it once on the back, and I'm just like, okay, that's cool. And then she starts writing it again. I'm like, wait, what? And she wrote it a third time, and by this time, I'm overwhelmed because I'm like, number one, oh my god, what? And two, I felt like an inconvenience, and I was like, oh my god, you don't have to write it so much. And by the fourth time, she's like, no, it's no big deal. And she's like, I really want to see it when you get it done. I was like, of course, because, but, like, I don't think she heard it because I was, like, shaking, and, like, I was about to cry because it was just, like, so much. That's not. And I'm just like, thank you so much. And she's like, it's really no problem. I really want to see it when you get that done. And I was like, of course. And she's like, I'll see you later, Shay. First of all, don't call me don't call me out like this. But I went out and I forgot my phone, and the people were like, hey, your phone. But, like, I just wanted to get it away because, like, I knew I was, like, this close away from crying just because I was so overwhelmed. And I was, like, trying to calm down in the tent, like, right beside it and, like, out of view. And so Amber goes up. I don't really see what goes on there. But, she comes by, like, a few minutes later, and she's just like, she said you're awesome. I'm like, wait, what? And she's like, I go up there, and she's like, hi, how are you? And she's like, good. And Amber's like, hi, I'm Amber. And Jenna's like, I'm Jenna. And Amber's just like, I know. And then she's kind of pauses for a minute, and she's like, oh yeah. And then Amber, like, there was, like, a moment of, like, silence before Amber goes, that was my best friend you were talking to. And Jenna just smiles, and she goes, yeah, she's awesome. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. I just... what the fuck?